Three, two, one.
Gang.
Yo, sir, it's your boy, Best Worst X. We're actually here today with
Physical.
physical.
Yeah.
Bro, who the fuck are you? Let's start there.
Start there. I bet. So yeah, I go by Physical in the music world. I'm a producer, an artist, and audio engineer. And you don't know you love me yet, but you will soon.
Okay. So what type of music do you make? What's the genre that you kind of fall in? What would you categorize yourself as?
Bet. Honestly, bro, I feel like I got two distinct little styles going here, like that I've kind of like developed since I started. Like the main one is like the sing rappy auto tune type of thing, melodic wave, and then the other one is the DMX gritty, like intense hard bass sound. Like I kind of try to vary the two.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So, as for music goes, how'd you actually get into doing music in the first place? Well, like
Instruments.
yeah, instruments. Okay. So,
Yeah.
how'd you pick up that talent or skill?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it really started when my mama had me in piano lessons when I was like 4. And so, you know, when you're 4 and you got to like do something that your parents kind of like, you know, not force you to do, but like, yeah, kind of like you don't really like it at first, you know, like, but like over time, I was like, damn, bro, like this shit is actually dope. Like, and then learning how to read music and everything, like started with piano at 4. And then when I was like 12, I picked up the violin. And yeah, that's kind of what started like classical music shit, you know, like, well, I'm trying to remember the name of the book they had. It was Suzuki. Yeah. I don't know if you heard of it. It's like this Japanese like
Nope.
teaching method for like classical instruments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, who'd you kind of grow up listening to? Like, what type of who are you like people that actually influenced you on like where you're at
Yeah,
now?
for sure. So like honestly, bro, like as far as like hip hop goes, I didn't even listen to hip hop hardly till I was like 14. Like my mom had me, you know, listen to like Christian rock bands and shit, like Toby Mac, like dude, a lot of stuff that you probably have not heard of, man. Like, and then even then I wasn't like super like a music aficionado, you know, like so to speak at first. Like I would just listen to, I guess, what was popping at the time, like uh and then that, I guess, like the hip hop involvement didn't start till like my dad, bro. I'll never forget. I was a freshman in high school, 14, and my dad showed me when Eminem dropped Relapse, because that was the first
Okay.
time that he let me listen to music where they would curse.
Wow. Damn. Yeah. I had a couple friends that weren't allowed to listen to certain people. I guess I had the luxury of being able to listen to everybody at a younger age. Eminem
Yeah,
growing up was the first person that like was in my head. It was dope. All right, my bad.
yeah. You know
So
what's crazy? When
what?
I was like, bro, because I didn't even know who Eminem was, dog. Like when I heard of him, I assumed that he was a black dude.
Yo, I've heard that
So
before, which straight it's crazy to actually think about that as well.
yeah.
Um,
Oh God.
I got a question for you, bro.
Shoot.
Where are you from?
I am from the South suburbs of Chicago, not the city.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they just get mad, bro. If you say you're from Chicago, they'll be like, okay, you're like from the city, like limits. No, like,
So
yeah,
what's it
I
like over there?
actually, all right. So you know Juice World?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like, he went to my rival high school, Homewood Flossmoor. I went to Marian Catholic. He grew up in Homewood. And fun fact, our dads knew each other. But my dad didn't tell me till Juice passed away. Crazy, I know.
You don't find out about that stuff until it's like, damn, why didn't I know about that dope fact earlier? Like
I was like, dad, like casually was friends with Juice's dad, who was also like, they did music together. And he never told me until like that happened, and I was like, I didn't know what to do with myself because Juice's dad passed away. Obviously, Juice passed away too. So it's like, had that not happened, I had this weird like thought that damn, maybe we could have collaborated or something. Like that connection could have,
Dude,
like been the defining factor.
Anything is really possible, bro, if you really think about it. And I think that's kind of dope. There's a little notification in the bottom right corner that's really throwing me off right now.
Oh, I ain't got none. That's on your end, dog.
Yeah, it's that's the Zoom meeting is about to
Go
start.
click it, you good.
Doo-doo.
Oh, it's been started. They lying.
Yeah. All right. So
So you said, what's it like?
Yeah, what's it like?
Oh.
What's it like over there? Because I mean, what we got over here is basically Amish buggies, and corn. And I mean,
wait, where are you at again? Remind me.
I'm in PA, bro. I'm in Pennsylvania. So like, I mean,
Word.
I guess the closest place that you'd probably recognize is Philadelphia. That's normally what I would
okay,
say.
for sure.
So,
Yeah,
but
it's like, bro, and it's weird to say this, but I feel like any place is as good as any other place if you have a whip and you can get around.
okay, I vibe with that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it is over here because everything's so far apart.
Yeah.
All right, so you said like an influence was your dad?
Oh yeah. So yeah, man. So my dad is a music producer and songwriter and composer, and he worked with hella people that you may or may not have heard of back in the day, like R. Kelly. He wrote for Michael Jackson, but the song never came out. Shaka Khan, Jeffrey Osborne, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's who I forgot. Yeah, and I meant to tie that in because my family played hella Earth, Wind, and Fire like growing up in the house. So like,
Wow. So
yeah.
I mean, are you would you consider yourself like a music protege in a certain type of way?
Like gifted beyond normal means yes and no. I mean, like
It sounds like you were kind of like born into it, like definitely
yeah,
born into it.
but I never really took it seriously or even like we'll get to that later, but I didn't even want to even be a rapper or nothing. I feel like most people, it's like, okay, they have that pipe dream since they're younger. It's like, okay, I'm listening to Lil Wayne, I want to be like him, or I'm listening to whoever it is, I want to be like them from a young age. But me now, bro, like I just played instruments because I liked music and it was fun. But like I was, like kind of a nerd, like got good grades, I was really into physics, kind of the inspiration for my stage name, actually.
Okay. You fuck with physics?
Yeah, bro, I was going to be an astrophysicist. Like, dude, that was my like dream. Like, and that I was going to like really like follow through on. Like, since I figured out about damn, we live on Earth, and like the Earth is one planet out of 8. It used to be 9, but now it's 8. And then there's billions of stars in one galaxy. I was just fascinated by all that shit. And so like after learning about that, I was like, this is what I want to dedicate my like life to. Like,
so will you ever hop on a spaceship?
yes, I would hop on a spaceship. If the aliens came down and shit, I would go. And even if I didn't make it back, like that's like a once in a lifetime like thing, bro. Like, but speaking of that, where are all the aliens, dog? Because I'd be on Reddit.
So you are a person that believes in aliens and stuff like that.
All right, I put it like this, bro. If we are here on Earth, living, breathing, sentient humans, then how can you say it hasn't happened elsewhere? Like,
Okay, I respect it. No, what about lizard people? You think there's lizard people out there among us right now?
you know what, bro? Like, honestly, to put it bluntly, I think that if there was life on other planets, that we wouldn't even be able to categorize like what it looks like, because it might evolve differently. The planet might have higher gravity, or the sun might be closer to the planet. And like, we not even imagine, like, how they have the little green men and they talk about like, the big bulbous head aliens and shit. Like,
Oh, like
I
the
don't know how,
Hollywood
like,
aliens.
yeah, the Hollywood
Yeah,
aliens, like Area
yeah.
51. Like, I don't think that that's really what they would look like. And I don't know how that became the popular like culture image for an alien. Like,
So, what you think aliens probably look just like us?
they could, I mean, like, bro, we got two eyes. I mean, name a creature on Earth that doesn't have two eyes. I'll wait.
I mean, okay, all
You
right,
dig? Like, so it makes you
yeah.
think, like, damn, all the shit on Earth evolved a certain way. We all got a brain, or, like at least mammals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess insects, obviously, different, like, but it follows a pattern, like, but the pattern on other planets may be totally like different than we could even imagine, dog. Like,
All right, dude, that's kind of dope.
I'm blowing your mind already. Like,
Yeah. The fact that I just got you on the aliens out of nowhere. Let's.
I could talk about this shit, bro.
I mean, I, mm, uh, yeah. All right. So let's get back into the whole music thing.
Yeah, this is a music interview. Like,
Yeah. I mean, let's get
oh
back into
God.
that. All right. So, um, you're performing, right? And how's that
Yeah,
going for
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Is
Bet. So story behind that is my homie Guillermo, who's one of my other homies. He was like, I'm gonna start renting out a venue in El Paso where they stay, and I'm gonna book all these artists, and it's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna rock the city. And I was like, okay, cool. But then he actually did it. And like, not that I didn't believe he'd do it, but like he followed through on that shit. And so, he just opened that shit up like a month ago. And for one of the first few rap shows, he got Big Baby Gucci as the headliner. And he's like,
okay.
bro, come through. I'll throw you on the set, give you a place to stay, et cetera, et cetera. And let's rock this shit. And yeah, bro, they gave me a solid 20-minute set and shit. So that's coming up this Saturday. So a little nervous, but ready to go.
So where do you see yourself on the spectrum of levels? How far do you think you have to push yourself to get to the next level in your artist career?
Shit. Short-term goals, dog. I need visuals, like music videos. Uh, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 albums, unless I'm tripping. Like, some of them are really early, bro, but like, I'm definitely got a lot of body of work out there. It's changed a lot since the start, dog, but definitely visuals. Definitely I need to do more performances. So like, even the fact, bro, like, I announced that I'm, opening up for Gucci, etc. And like, bro, like, niggas start taking me seriously and shit. Like, one of his producers followed me on Twitter. I'm just thinking, damn, like, all this shit on an Instagram. And I was like, damn, all this shit happened. I haven't even like done my set yet. Like,
Okay.
it's definitely fresh.
So is you think this is all gonna start taking off this year, or do you think you got a little bit more time before liftoff?
Depends on what we define as liftoff, dog. Because I guess everyone's success like meter is different. Like, bro, I'd be happy if I could just pay rent and like have the necessities down off of selling beats type shit. But you can do that and not even be famous.
Hell
Like,
yeah,
I've
hell
seen,
yeah, bro.
bro, on that, Young Thug kicked out like 3, 4 engineers for not keeping up with his speed.
Really?
Alex was the only guy that could keep up with his pace. Like,
Oh, word.
crazy.
That is pretty dope. So do you make your own, like, do you do a full body of work when you make your songs, or do you use somebody else's beats? How does that go?
Yeah, I mix it up, dog, because like, think of it like this: every producer is an individual, and they make beats in the way that their mind, their own mind can do. Like, I've heard beats from some niggas, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, I can tell your brain on some crazy shit from just hearing it. And I will do it my best version, but it won't, come out the same. So it's like sometimes it'll be my own beats, sometimes it'll be my homies' beats, depending on if damn, like I feel like I can really do something with this, like make it a good song, like, so it depends.
Okay. So like how do you actually view your music then?
Oh, I had like the process.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm making the beat from scratch, like it'll take me longer because first I gotta make the beat. Then I gotta sequence the beat. Then I have to freestyle a hook and come up with a concept. Then I gotta do the verses and fill them in. And then I gotta go back and do the at. So you know what I'm saying? Like that. But if someone hands me a beat, bam, here's the beat, and just drop vocals, I can finish a song, bro. Like I freestyle it all in pieces. I don't do it all in one take. I'll like punch
Okay.
in, punch out, like think of whatever's on my mind at the time or whatever I want to just get off my chest. I say it and then I build on it. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Um, and then where do you go from there?
It either sits in my laptop till I've listened to it so much that I hate it, or it's special and I put that shit out ASAP. Like
Okay. So you don't really have any plans on holding on to music at all? And does all your music go on to like sound? Do you think some songs are like SoundCloud worthy and other songs are probably Spotify worthy? Like, do you already have that type of
yeah.
idea?
So like, bro, honestly, I'm a SoundCloud fanatic. I like SoundCloud because number one, it doesn't fuck with the way you mix the song.
Okay.
Spotify and Apple Music put that shit through like an automatic algorithm, and they'll like, like they'll mess with it and shit. Like, so I checked it. I checked one song I had on SoundCloud and one on Spotify. I played them next to each other, and I was like, damn, the SoundCloud one hit better. Like, so, and it's instant. You just gotta quickly boom, upload it. Damn, everyone can play it. Like Spotify, that shit takes weeks. Like, if you want to get it on playlists, it takes months. Like,
Yeah.
to pitch it and shit. So yeah, like every bit of music I got right now that is released is on SoundCloud, but mostly my main albums and a couple singles is on all platforms.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So what what are you planning now for music?
Yeah. Uh Really, man, like I want to just finish all these half-finished drafts I got on my computer, sleep on them, see how they sound, and then I'm fixing to drop some. I mean, bro, I got the show this weekend. I gotta like drop something to celebrate that. I need to give niggas something to chew on. Like, so and I really have hardly dropped this year the way that I wanted to, bro. Honestly, I was losing the vision and losing the passion, like kind of like down in the dumps about the shit. Like, damn, is this it for me? Like, is that it? Like, am I through? Is it no hope? Like, I went through it. So, but after the show announcement and after, like I started to get a second win. So just get excited about it again, bro.
Do you
You know,
think do you think people are sleeping on you?
I mean, yeah, but that's not even my fault, bro. Like, I mean, shit, even people I know, bro, like I, I've heard someone say to me once, they said, your friends are not your fans. And certain of my friends are my fans, but like it's always feels like this type of thing. It's like, okay, I drop a song, I promote it on Snapchat, I promote it on Instagram, and these motherfuckers don't, they just watch, but do they even click on it? I don't know. Do they even check to see, is this trash? Is this fire? I don't know, man. Like
I guess I can kind of relate to that with my own videos, bro. Because I'll be like, yeah, I did this interview with this dude. You did? And it's like, yeah, bro, why don't you check it out? It was fucking dope. He's like, oh, okay. And you're like, you want that, you want that person to actually have the same excitement you have for the thing that you created, and it's never that way. You can't,
exactly. Yeah.
you can't really get that out of anybody. So I mean, you just roll with it. Eventually, people will fall in line, or they won't. But I
Yeah.
mean, it is what it is, bro. I think where's your love at with music right now?
When you say my love at, you mean like, am I like passionate about it? Is when I first started? Like,
Yeah.
I got a call. All right, I'm gonna have to take that later. That's my dude. He's probably he's trying to buy some beats from me, but I'll follow up with it later, bro. Like, Selly booming. But what did you say, bro? My bad.
Like where's your love for music right now? Like you just said it's probably, is it still at the same spot where you started? And you said you were making beats before you were rapping. I know I'm hitting you with double questions, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just because
yeah,
my
yeah.
mind's
I will
everywhere.
get to all of it. Don't worry. I mean, honestly, bro, like I feel like every time I make a new song or make a new beat, I'm finding more about who Physical is because I don't even know all the way. Like it's like when I play my music sometimes, especially for other people, it feels like it's not me. Like it's me, but it's like it's out of body, bro, because it's like it's as
Do you
if
hate that?
I used to not like be cool with playing my shit in front of people, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be too nervous, bro, like about what people would think. And then, but as I got over that and as I like got the courage to like, okay, share, this is my shit. Like they wouldn't believe me, dude. Like I've had that reaction more often than not. They'll be like, that's you? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, no, wait, that's you? And I'm like, I say yes, bro. Like, so I think that's a good sign though, to be honest, but it does. I'm curious, man, what people be thinking, bro, because there have been sometimes I would test people that I'd recently met. I just play a song and shit and be like, oh, what do you think of this song, bro? And they don't know it's me yet. So I can see the unfiltered response. Oh, damn, that's trash. Turn that shit off. Or who's that? And I'll be like, me. And they look at me crazy.
Okay, that's a good little strategy. You hit them with like, I don't know who this is, bro. Like, because
Yeah,
as soon as
yeah,
you say you, they probably give you a different reaction. I like that.
yeah, yeah.
That's kind of like a whole big battle I got on social media right now. Because I mean, I think me and social media will always have a fight. Uh,
Bro,
it's just a
the
video game. It's
Instagram
really
algorithm
fake.
is terrible. Yeah, no, it's bro, it's a shit show. Trust me. If I wasn't, that's a white claw, my boy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, if I wasn't like a producer and artist, I'd probably stay away from social media because it does fuck with your mind in a way where it's like, damn, bro, like you got motherfuckers getting like 1,000 likes in 2-3 seconds after posting like a photo and shit. And it's like, damn, dude, like how can you compete with that? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
You
like
think likes matter in the long term?
honestly, you know how Instagram got that new feature where they turn off the like count? I like that.
Yeah.
Because like then it's like you're just engaging with the content. You're not like, okay, this person's popping because he must have got this many likes. You can just see, okay, like I posted, like it's more about the content than it is about what people think of the content or how many people react to the content. Like, you know. So yeah, it does make comparison, go crazy. And then the blue check is a whole nother thing, bro. Speaking of that, I applied for the blue check on SoundCloud and it's been about a month and I don't know if they got back to me, dog. Like last time they definitely denied me because they some picky motherfuckers with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting verified is going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
They say you have to be highly searched for, highly notified, et cetera, et cetera. But bro, I've seen niggas that I've never even heard of before have the blue check at like even like 1,500 SoundCloud followers. So it really just depends. Like I don't know how they decide it when it's sitting in there.
They got the connection. They got the connection.
Yeah,
They got them
it could
in.
be a number of things.
But what is your main platform that you're choosing now?
As far as social media or
Yeah, for dropping and talking to your fans. If
yeah, honestly, bro, like basically Instagram. And if you want like a more like behind the scenes, like almost all right, you remember when Lil Uzi said, I don't like Snapchat because it's too personal? I don't know if you know. Yeah, it's like that. Like I will post shit on my Snapchat that I won't post on my Instagram all the time. Like, like who I'm hanging with, or I'm cooking up this unreleased song and this is the preview, like, or whatever, or
so
just
you're
even my thoughts, bro, where I be thinking about shit that I might not want to say to like the general public, but the people that follow me, yeah, I don't care. You can know about it. Like,
okay. So your Snapchat's too personal, or your Insta?
nothing too crazy right now, but like I use Snap hella, I use Insta hella, Twitter not so much because I don't know. Twitter is a shit show. And it's like people just think of stupid shit to say that trends, and then it's like then they get a viral tweet, and they start promoting themselves in the subtweet. And I'm like, bro, like it's definitely weird, dude. Twitter, but you never know though, bro. Sometimes I'd be saying shit that people they be feeling it, and you don't even know till you post it, and you're like, damn, okay, someone feels me. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think if you find common ground on social media, it's the easiest way to break the ice. Yeah, I feel like if you're relatable, then you win. Or if
yeah,
or if you're really on the opposite side of being relatable, you're so unrelatable that your opinion is disgusting that people have to talk about it.
yeah.
Like, hey,
Opinion is disgusting. Oh God.
like it, yeah. I don't know. It's something weird, something different. But you also met Comfy L, another dude that was on my little interviews that I did.
Oh
And
yeah,
how
hell
did
yeah, my
how did
boy.
that relationship actually happen?
Yeah. So like I guess like a lot of like, like relationships these days, it happens online. Like really, bro, like when I was in college, I was a huge Flatbush Zombies Underachievers fan. Like, so there's this
Flatbush is
page.
dope.
Yeah, no, bro. I was Michi Jarkon used to drop that solo album. But yeah, I met Comfy L, aka Shane, through the Beast Coast group, which is literally like niggas that get on Facebook and start talking about Pro Era, talking about Capital C's, talking about Flatbush drop this, that, just to
That's dope.
the fan base. Like, but the funny thing is I actually got a lot of my first fans through that page. Like because niggas would post their own music and shit too, like in their own beats. And so like I kind of got a reputation for being like, yeah, the guy with the beats in that group. Like, and I think that's how we basically had met and shit. And then when I moved to Cali and shit, like, that's where he moved too. So it's like, we were able to meet and chop it up in person, smoke the whole shit. So yeah.
Well, who was like meeting him for the first time? I know he's a goofy character.
He's a character for sure, bro. Like, bro, he used to go on with me about he keeps a tally in his phone that he's gone X amount of days smoking weed daily. Like, he used to crack my ass up. He's like, I haven't missed a day.
uh, how are you guys smoking? Were you guys smoking out of a GB?
I mean, me, bro, I like blunts. I know they're waste,
Okay.
but I love backwoods. I can't go without nicotine, bro, like very much. Like, so like the backwoods and shit, like that shit always just hit like a high as fuck high, like every time. Like
Okay.
but he don't like tobacco, so he would roll joints or pipes, whatever he had, like
That's respectable. When he was here, bro, he used to just cut a bottle opener and then just had a grab bong and then he would yak every fucking time.
yeah. The
Hilarious.
grab bong, yeah, I think he did have
Yeah.
a grab, yeah, on God.
Yo, shout out to Comfy L, bro. All right.
Word.
So what type of beats you make, bro?
Yeah, all right. About that. So I feel like the beat side of me is like the cornerstone of my brand. Like, yeah, I'm an artist, but like the shit started off beats. Like, if I had a choice, dog, I'd be signed as a producer over an artist, bro. Cause like, I mean, I feel like it's the less popular thing to do than being a rapper is like, okay, I'm gonna make beats. And yeah, they're both popping, but like, bro, there are some niggas who make bad beats, bro. Like, or predictable cookie cutter
Trap beats.
yeah, that type beats, you know. And I try to stay away from the type beat game. I don't like YouTube. I don't like like posting my shit for like everyone to see. Like, it's a come up. Some people like Cash Money AP makes whole career off starting off YouTube, but it's super saturated. Hundreds of thousands or whatever beats are uploaded every week. Like, so I like to work one-on-one with exclusives only with the artists. Like,
How do you get beats to people? Do you just go, yo, these are the top 3 beats I got right now? What do you think about
yeah.
these? Or like You like hitting people in the DMs talking about beats? Like, how do you do that?
I don't usually go on my way to like annoy people. Like, yeah, I mean, everyone has had that time where they reach out to somebody pop and it's like, hey, I got beats for you. Like, we all guilty of that. Like, it's almost like you miss, you know, the shots you don't take. But usually I try to work with guys that are just coming up or like at the point where they're still getting, you know, like their own fame, etc. So like they'd be down to work with me or are looking for beats. Because here's the best kept secret, bruh. Even popping ass artists that are signed artists, etc., big ass artists, they need beats all the time, and even ask for them on Twitter. Be like, here's my email, drop this, that. You know, like Ski Mask, for example, he actually follows me on Twitter. Long story.
Yeah, Ski Mask is dope.
Yes, bro. I actually found out about Ski when he was underground as fuck, bro. Like I'm talking about when he was still sampling you know, like the fucking cartoon like shits, you know what I'm saying? Like that was his trademark. Like, and I discovered him, I don't forget from how, but I was like, damn, this thing is the truth. And I knew he would blow up, bro, from like 2015. And look, like I can call it, dog. Like I'm really good at just calling it with them. But yeah, like I usually just like people I either know in person who need beats, you know, or like artists that I feel like are not big enough that they won't see my message if I reach out, you know. It depends.
Interesting. Is there anybody that you would be trying to work with in the near future that's probably on the bigger scale?
On a bigger scale, how big we talking? Like Billboard big or like underground big? Because there's levels, dog.
There are levels. So you want to pick an artist from the underground and probably a mainstream artist as well?
Yeah, but like, bro, again, it's all relative. Like, someone can be popping as fuck in the underground, and then like you're like, damn, like you never, you know. So it's like levels to this shit. So you never really know. But yeah, like there's a couple people that I'm actually talking to about working with right now. I don't know if you ever heard of Kiana Nicole.
Nope.
Definitely learn about her. That's homegirl. She's awesome.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. She makes like punk music, like not always, like she does trap shit too, but it's like, yeah, so we're talking about working and shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's kind of like on her, she just met Cole Bennett.
Oh, then she's on her way though.
You know what I'm
She's on her
saying?
way.
Like, bro, like the whole squad is
she's
like,
already gone.
yeah. So like, but really, bro, like honestly, dog, like when I go to the show and shit, yeah, I'm gonna try and chop it up with Austin for sure. Austin Skinner. We already have a song out actually. But yeah, he knows who I am and shit. So I know working will be pretty easy and shit. Would love to make music with him because he's one of my just like an artist that I resonate like heavily with like the shit he'd be saying. So like I feel like I'd be able to produce for, you know, because if you're a fan of the artist versus like, or you're just shooting someone beats that you don't, you know, like know like they're what they do, it's different, you know.
Do you think you can like listen to a certain type of person's music and then create a type beat for that particular person?
Yeah, that's called a reference tracker. Like, yeah, like if they give me a beat, I can make something like that, but physical. And, you know, it's not a copy. It might be the same BPM. It might use similar type of synths like pads or plucks or bells, whatever, but it's not gonna be the same exact thing. Like, so yeah, I can do that.
But when's the first time you got the name Physical, bro? And I know I'm just asking you questions and
That's
questions.
how it's
And I'm
supposed
just
to go, Mikey.
because people hate that shit. People really do.
Yeah.
They want me to dive deeper into the questions. They want me to actually dive deeper into them. And right now, I'm just getting back into this, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you solid, bro.
If I gotta talk to you next week about everything that we just talked about today, then we're gonna do that shit. And that's how
You
we're gonna do it.
did.
And I mean, if you game, bro, we're gonna play some Apex. We're gonna do an interview while
Oh,
gaming.
I just downloaded it in Splitgate, dog.
Oh, say less, bro, because I got both of them on the screen right now.
Bro,
All
my
right,
homie
cool.
downloaded that. He told me it's a learning curve.
Oh yeah, I'm really thankful for all the streamers and all the big content creators for bringing everybody else that was saying that fucking Apex was trash. Because now they're like, oh wait, no, it's actually something to actually play. So you're getting a whole different crowd. It's
You
dope.
dig. So
But
check it. hold on, where were we? I already forgot.
Dude,
What you had
man,
to
I
say.
hate
No,
like
physical. All right,
yeah,
I meant
yeah.
all right.
That was
So
me.
yeah, basically as I told you and shit, like I was, in college and shit, I was gonna be a declared physics major. I was like, let me be an astrophysicist. Look at them stars though. And then that was around the time when I started like fucking around with beats for fun, like and DJing too. I started DJing on campus, like parties. And so I was not even rapping. I wasn't even considering taking music seriously. But my thought process was every DJ eventually should learn how to produce their own music. So I first was like, well, damn, I like physics, I like astronomy. Here's my Saturn tattoo. This is my first tattoo.
Dude, I
So,
still gotta
like,
get mine.
yeah. So like I was like, all right, let me be DJ physical. And like, bro, I was rocking out the parties, bro, like on and off campus and shit. Like, and yeah, that was DJ physical. And at point I was like, well, damn, I can't be DJ physical and a producer, like unless I'm like DJ Snake or something. But no, like so physical. And I spelled it different, put it in all caps, and I was like, I'm gonna run with this. And at first, I liked it at first, but then after a while, I was like, damn, this shit is lame or corny, whatever. And then like as I started, using that name, I was like, damn, but I started to like it more. Like I was like, this is crazy. Cause you know what? Sound is physics. We as producers, bro, when we use EQs and shit and like fuck with different frequencies, the bass, the high end, that's all just hertz, like cycles per second is physics. So physical makes sense for like a producer, like, and yeah, then I was like, bro, I'm not gonna have a different producer and different rap name like Mac Miller did, like so physical is just the brand.
Okay. Okay. Who are who have you met any artists yet that you appreciate probably actually working with in the past?
Oh yeah, couple. uh I guess first and foremost, bruh, shout out Drown Millie. I don't know if you heard of him, but he's kind of doing some big things as well and shit. Like he was in a collective called Mob 9 and shit with Burncast. I've known these guys like through Facebook for years, and like eventually started to get cool with them and yada yada, started to produce for them. And so like yeah, like we were chilling in Hollywood and everything, and like made a couple songs, etc. Was in the studio, like yeah, so they're on their shit. um God, bro, who else? Oh, well, he doesn't make music anymore, but my dude Ox, I met through my homie Saucy, really good artist. Really, yeah, the list will just go on and on, bro, as far as like people that uh but it sounds like when you say artists, you mean like artists that are like getting somewhere, doing, like doing the damn thing, like, you know,
No,
just anyone in general, like.
yeah,
But I
basically.
mean, we all
No.
start somewhere though, so it's like, yeah. Who else? Like I told you about my dude Uncle Sam, who just rebranded to Drift Sonics. Shout out him. He makes great music. We just actually dropped a music video to one of my beats called Duh, which is pretty hot right now.
So you do got a music video out?
No, well, it's his video, but my beat. So like, but I consider that,
Okay.
yeah, like that's a step, dog. Like, oh,
Okay.
Payday. Shout out Payday. We have a video dropping this summer too. Yeah, bro, there's a couple, yeah, that it's like I have a decent amount of like past work with, dog. Indigold. I met him through the Beast Coast group too. Did some shit with him. My dude Picasso de Conscience, I met through my dad actually, and he's a dope Chicago artist. We have like at least 12 unreleased songs out, dude. Geez, I'm trying to remember any of them like blinking out on. Probably Yurok. Yurok's from Dallas and he's cold. He's actually he's gonna do a new mixtape. He actually got Big Baby Gucci on his tape, which is like crazy. So that's coming out too. So yeah, bro, I do have a decent network of yeah, like artists and shit, that a lot more that I didn't name, bro. That even just producers, like really just anyone creative, man, like but I'm definitely looking for more, like, like, because I still feel like I haven't like developed my sound with one artist like the right way. You know what I'm saying? That we're like a team.
Is that what you're looking for right now? Are you looking for the artist and producer duo so you guys can create some big project in the near future?
Yeah, bro, I'd love to, yeah, bro, like executive produce a whole tape for somebody. Like, yeah, like if I find them, bro, and they believe in me, the business is straight, etc. Like, cause bro, my beats are cheap right now, dog. But like to some niggas, it's like they still pitch a fit for like $100 beat when it's like, bro,
That's not even
industry
nothing.
niggas charge thousands of dollars for the same shit I can do, and yet, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't add up. Like, so
Right. If you had to put a date on how long you've been actually producing, how long would you say you've been producing for?
this is the 6th year.
Okay.
January 2022 will be the 7th year.
And how long have you been rapping?
I want to date that, like, let's say a year or two after that, dog. Like, so maybe probably 4 years on the rapping. But I didn't
And
like
now
go
you're
ahead.
performing
And
after
now,
four
yeah,
years.
like I'm doing my I had one show in California, like way back in the day, which is my first performance. And so like before the one in college, so like the first one where I'm on a set list, etc. It's like official. It was at this place called the Dope Spot. So yeah, like now I'm like, like on another lineup and like shit, I'm trying to like think where to go from here, dog. Because if I can keep this momentum going, start like doing shit more locally in Chicago, because I'm gonna base myself around here, would be crazy. Because like that, bro, the live performance that will sell somebody on your shit. Like, like artists be like they're notable for their live performances. Think of Tech Nine, think of DaBaby, think of Travis, like, because it's
Yeah.
different. You experience that shit and everyone's singing the lyrics. Like, granted, they may not know my lyrics yet, obviously, but like it's still like that live experience is just
They
different.
can feel your energy, bro. They can definitely feel your energy
Yeah.
while you perform. You
100.
you think you think you have what it takes to actually be on stage and give people that type of energy?
Especially
Oh,
with the type of tracks I got, like I think, like, I mean, I'm talking about like the performance, like the gritty ones, dog, like not the singing ones. The singing ones are cool, yeah, I can get away with
yeah.
it, but I really am talking about the mosh shit. Like, yeah, I
Okay.
think I can bring it,
Okay.
dog.
That's dope as hell. Um, so is there anything you trying to bring up or talk about for a little bit?
Yeah, like I feel like just the struggle of coming up as an artist and trying to make a name for yourself. I feel like that's something everyone can identify with, because like, like it's hard at first, bro. Like it is hard as fuck to get the ball rolling, but once you get the ball rolling, it just goes up, up, up. Like, I don't know if you did a lot of math, but you know what an exponent is?
Yeah.
Like two squared. Two squared, it's four. Four squared is 16. And so it'll keep going up faster. Like, so the hardest part is just starting out. So it's like I identify with that, bro. Cause there've been times where I'm like, damn, man, I don't know if shit's working and all these niggas are making noise and why don't nobody see me? And like, I'm posting my music, dog. Why don't they listen? And it's like, I know I'm not the only one who feels that way, bro. Like,
Are are you are oh okay, now I'm back on track. So would you wanna do like would you want to get signed or would you want to stay independent?
Honestly, bro, if the powers that be came down with a scroll of a record deal tomorrow and the contract looked good and I looked it over with a lawyer and shit, I'm probably signing, bro, because like, I mean, like it would depend on the circumstances. And if it were to happen, I definitely have my dad like look out for me on that shit, because he knows the business side like even more than I do. So he could like, yeah, Sean, this is a good contract, or nah, I wouldn't do that to yourself. Like, but I feel like, isn't that the goal is like, damn, like I'm a full-time artist. Like I wake up, I record, you know what I'm saying? I sleep in the
Yeah.
studio. Like, that's, I think that in a way really separates like the guys who are, doing the normal thing and working a job while they pursue their dream versus like, okay, I'm actually doing the damn thing. Like, like So yeah, I would sign probably as a producer more than an artist, because like yeah, if you think of like Ronnie J, for example, he signed as a producer, and like he got his fame off of producing for bigger acts, but he still raps, but the money coming in, so it's like off the beats, like
That's dope. That's
yeah,
dope. Um,
you dig.
yeah, X. Um, I don't know, bro. I felt like I had more, but I don't have more, and
Oh yeah, I mean
I kind
shit, bro. Like
I kind of want to see what happens at this performance. Are you gonna do anything live? Like,
yeah, no. So I go on like damn near before Austin, 30 Rock and Gucci, and then that's the end of the night. So like uh yeah, bro, it should be cool. I get there Friday, I'm gonna chop it up with Julie and Guillermo, like see what's up, go to bars, whatever we do. Like shit, if I got money like that, I might get tatted. I don't know. Like
okay, how many tattoos do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
What
Yeah.
was your most painful one?
Shit, honestly, this one. It's an
B.O.B.
808.
Oh, 808. Okay.
See, that's how I know you're not a music producer. Everyone's like, yeah, it's Bob. I'm like, no, dog. This is an 808, bro. Like every music producer goes, yeah, bro. The hand ones be hurting more, dude, because it's like I feel like that's a different type of skin than like like your arm or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, bro. Like we'll see what happens for sure. Like it's definitely like I have to keep and apply the pressure though, because like, like I mean, I feel like I got eyes on me, dude. And I'm like, I'm not there yet, but yeah, bro, like you were saying, like, I feel like end of this year, start of next year, if I play my cards right, keep this like going, invest in, the right opportunities and everything, like based on the circle I have, like it's only up, bro. Like, and for all those watching, I know what somebody might feel like, damn, I've been saying that every year. I've been saying that every year, but like, bro, like there's countless cases of artists who like literally work for years and years before they're even recognized, and that doesn't change how dope they are. They still doing this thing, just people ain't listening. It doesn't mean they're not dope.
Dude, that's a fact and a half. Keep grinding and you will pursue the things that you want. As you can tell, no matter where you start from, you're going to get better. There's you can only be at your worst from where you start from, basically, until your best. And then
Yo,
your
best
at.
worse.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing? Yeah, exactly.
You
Start
did. Had to bring the name in there. Like,
so
go ahead, bro.
no, basically that's it, bro. Just keep trying.
Oh,
You gotta
bet.
keep grinding, bro. I see a lot of potential in you. There's a lot of songs that I do fuck with. Like I said, I don't know what that song's name is right now with the T.
Nothing to hide.
Yeah, nothing to hide, dude. I literally play that on a daily basis, but that's part of
Really,
my
bro, bless. I get paid for all them plays, bro. Run me up. Like, and you know what inspired that song? Like I was saying about this tattoo. Cause
yeah.
like I said, I put the tats in my hand. Why? Because I ain't got nothing to hide. Bro, you can hide this. You can hide this. You can't
Yeah,
hide this.
that's a
you know,
fact.
like
It's
so
dope.
I want to get my whole hand done, bro, soon. Maybe not this weekend, but soon. I want to get a galaxy on here. I want to get the knuckles. I want to get all that shit. So
Bro, I just want to see what one tattoo does to me and see if I get addicted. If I get addicted, then it might be over for me. But
on God.
dude, it's been dope talking to you. And
All right, bro.
thank
Appreciate
you
you.
for being my first interview back to reality.
Back to the grind. You did.
Yes, sir. And let's catch up after you get done performing, bro. Let's see what happens
That's a
from there.
bet. That's
All
a bet,
right.
bro.
So it's been your boy, Best Worst X, and we got
Physical killing you, we can get rid of you.
that's a whole beat tag right there, isn't it?
That is my beat tag.
Yeah. I've noticed that. Hey. All right. We out.
God, we out.